The Lord's Prayer, Fourth Petition, Give us this day our daily bread. When reading the Bible, you discover God has a very consistent track record of treating people unfairly. Well, surprisingly, God does not give people what they deserve. Martin Luther recognized that in this petition. God gives daily bread to all people, even without our prayer, though sinful. Simply put, God provides everything needed for daily life to believers and unbelievers alike. Seem unfair? We think of fairness as getting what you earned or deserve, pulling yourself up by the bootstraps. But this isn't the way God deals with you. God doesn't wait for you to pray or to even know who He is before He gives you everything you need in your life. God gives you food, clothing, home, family, friends, good government, and everything else you can think of, and not because you deserve it. So why does Jesus command us to pray for daily bread, since God gives it to us whether we ask for it or not? Jesus knows the result of living in a world that tells you you have to earn your keep. Such thinking causes you to constantly measure your work in your life. You become consumed by worry that you might not get what you need, worry that you might lose what you have. It's like being swept into a whirlpool that pulls you further and further into anxiety and fear, thinking your very existence depends only on yourself. Not only does Jesus know the cause of worry and fear, He Himself provides the cure. Shortly after giving us this prayer, Jesus says, "Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink. Look at the birds of the air. They neither sow nor reap nor gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not of more value than they?" Now remember, Jesus is not urging you to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Instead, He's urging you to realize that the way out of the whirlpool comes outside of yourself, from the one who created you, God, the giver. So let's review. God has a track record of treating people unfairly. He gives you everything you need, even though you do not deserve it. When the eyes of faith recognize this, God removes you from a life consumed by fear, worry, and anxiety. No longer will you feel the need to hold on to what you have and to grab even more. Rather, you will live freely in gratitude and peace, sharing with others the gifts God has given you, trusting God to give you all you need. This is most certainly true.